Okay, we should be live. Let me see. All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Testing, testing, testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing, testing, testing 1 2 3. Looks like I need to turn the game audio down just a tiny bit. Should be good, probably. Hello, Eco. Welcome to the stream. We're just gonna we're playing. Hold on. Okay, we're just playing Powerwash Simulator. Let me know if the audio is messed up. I don't know why, but we couldn't get the audio working. Um, so yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know how to maximize this. Okay, why is it frozen? Oh, it's not frozen. Okay, we're good. I need to turn the volume down because like everyone can hear that. There we go. Okay. Let me know if the audio is messed up. Can you hear me over the power washing? I don't remember how to play this. Um, okay. My phone does not want to leave the screen on, so I'm going to go. Man, technology just is not working for me today. Yes, you can hear me over the power washing. Okay, good. Okay, so we got nozzles, we got cleaning. I don't have any of these things. Is he power washing still? How do you not remember how to play power washing? What? I don't understand what you mean. How do I rotate it? Oh, like that. Oh, that was a quote. That was Mrs. Okay. No, we were gonna play something else, Mrs. Eco, but we ran into a lot of technical difficulties, so I'm just playing this instead. I need to turn the volume down because I can't hear myself over the that's weird. Yeah, I can't hear myself over the power washing sound. Yeah, that should be better. How do I pick this up? Is it um no, that's oh, F. I just pressed that. What? What? I'm pressing F. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, apparently you can only pick it up from that side. All right, good. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty upset that I couldn't get the stream working. Not really sure what was the problem because the audio is just fine now. But we just gave up because we worked on it for like an hour and it was just, I don't know. It was really annoying. Maybe I should just stop streaming. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. This is certainly an interesting game to play. Yeah, yeah, it is. But I'm here to chat, so if you want to talk about anything, we can. Because I can do two things at once right now because it's just power washing. Spencer says, my mom loves power washing. She'd love this. She mainly likes to power wash concrete ground, not cars. Cool. He sounds so disappointed. I don't think David, I don't think, I don't think David likes me anymore. I don't, I don't think that is, I don't know. No, you're fine. You're allowed to be surprised and disappointed that I'm playing Power Washing Simulator. It's not essential that you enjoy what I'm playing. We're just here to hang out, remember? Okay. Um, I'd love to talk to you about stuff, but it's all kind of personal. Oh, well, though we're not here to talk about that kind of stuff. Sorry. But you can talk about whatever you want. I'm not I'm going through a lot of stuff too, so it's not like it's not like we can it's not like we could figure it all out. I mean, sometimes you just don't know what to do, and that's it. And that's okay. I'm hoping Joey shows up in the stream and he's like, "What in the world are we playing?" And then he gets really mad. Like, "Why are you playing this?" Maybe he'll like it. Who knows? Maybe he'll be like, "This is better than all the streams you've done in the past." There are plenty of things that we can talk about in the chat too. We talk about life. We talk about food. We talk about well, we can't talk about explosives because I don't think that's allowed. But we can talk about I'm also going through a lot. Oh, really? What are you going through, Eco? You don't mind me asking? You can share too, Spencer. It's not like you're not allowed to talk. And just remember, this is a public forum, so everyone else can see what you're saying. Okay, so it looks like you get more money. Even if you've already done one of the jobs before, it looks like you still get more money. That's good to know. Interesting. I remember my power washer being a little bit stronger, but maybe I'm mistaken. Can't power washers like ooh, okay. Eco says work stuff difficulties, I may have to quit. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's been kind of a it seems like the world is just rough on everyone right now. I don't know how to explain it, but it seems like a lot. I don't know if that's what's causing it, but it seems like there's like a weight in the air or something. I don't know what that means nothing. Just ignore what I just said. Like the air is heavy or something. I said just ignore what I said, and then I continued talking about it. This is pretty satisfying. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Spencer asks Eco, do you mean the ice cream business? I could buy a tub if it helps you out. Um, I highly doubt. I know he's not. I know you're not talking to me, but I highly doubt buying one tub is going to help. Wing mirrors. This is probably really dangerous. Like, you're probably not supposed to do this in real life. Professional Walrus says, did you know I have 160 hours in this game? I did not. That is amazing. Isn't it fun? I'm redoing the first level because I'm starting from the beginning. Spencer says, oh, one interesting thing did happen. Remember Joseph? I saw him at work last Saturday. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I am happy to hear that people still run into each other on the streets. Yeah, this game's really fun, Professional Walrus. I think it's kind of like a nice just chatting sort of game. You can very easily access the chat and you don't have to worry about like stress or anything. There's no monsters attacking you, at least not yet. I don't know what this game turns into. How do you do that thing where you where you like stop stop moving and then is it hold shift? No, spacebar? It's there we go. It's the C button. It's honestly kind of hard to control when it's in that mode. I feel like it has to be like a flat surface. Oh, that was weird. I thought there was more. Okay, job complete. Escape. Okay. Oh, and then it shows you your progress. Okay, that's cool. Um, yeah, so I'm assuming you've done everything. Are you still gonna play the DLC Professional Walrus? Because that would be cool. Um, I mean, I've heard they just made a. I listened to podcasts while I played. Oh, okay, that's cool. Very cool. Because are they adding like a Wallace and Gromit DLC? Um, okay, career. I think I'm on. Yeah, I'm on this one, so I'll just continue where I was on this one. This is the second job. Spencer, if you want to help, you can convince your parents to loan me 100K. That's a great idea. Especially if you believe in that business, you gotta ask for investors, I guess. All right, I'm pretty new to this, professional walrus. So if you if I'm doing anything wrong, you can let me know. In fact, I think I actually did see that you have a bunch of hours in this. I think it's on PlayStation. Um, and I think my thought was, oh, maybe someone is borrowing his PlayStation and playing it while he's not using it. And then it occurred to me, no, he's probably playing it. It's a really fun game. So I'm glad that was able to be cleared up. Eco, I don't think I could do that. Sorry. Hmm. Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Sorry. Eco says I also ran into Joseph at a taco place. Wow. Small world, I guess. Unless we're all talking about different Josephs, that's also possible. Actually, this is a great stream to talk about what you guys are interested in watching me play. I have quite a big library, and I can also get stuff too. Um, but I will be streaming without hidden guest for a couple weeks. So, Nico says his girlfriend is much better looking than him. Good pull, Joseph. Hmm. Okay. Don't know why I read that. Um, there we go. That's better. I had the phone. I don't know why YouTube does this, but when you have your phone in like portrait mode, it puts the little emote button right above the text on browser and also phone. So it's like I have to turn it sideways just to see the chat. I haven't been listening to any podcasts lately. Um, I'm into like in my own head. I've been writing a lot, so I'm not really sure if I should even keep doing that. Waller says I've played every DLC, waiting for the Wallace and Gromit one. Whenever they finally stop making DLC, I'll double my hours to get all the trophies on the PS4 version. Wow. Cool. That's dedication. That's what I like to hear. Did you know that discipline is one of the virtues? There are seven virtues. There are like seven holy virtues and like seven deadly sins, I think. And I think diligence is it? Diligence is the same as discipline, I guess technically, or I guess it's similar. It's yeah, it's not discipline, it's diligence. But I mean, diligence is very similar to discipline, so that's one of the virtues that I don't think all of us have. I don't think it's possible for one person to embody all of the virtues. I think that's the point. They're supposed to be inaccessible. That isn't to say that one person cannot embody all of the seven deadly sins. I want to watch you play Jeopardy or Family Feud. Okay. What? Jeopardy? I I mean we could do that. That's kind of a weird request, but I could probably see if it's I don't even know if there's a Steam version of that. Man, this is a lot. I mean, I guess it's satisfying because it slowly becomes less and less work the farther you get. I say work very loosely because I am playing a game. It's not really work. If I were doing this in real life, people think, oh, why don't you just go do this in real life? But it occurred to me that in real life you have like dirt and gunk and like stuff you have to clean and like your clothes get all wet. There's so much more inconvenience with real work unless it's super streamlined, which is why I think you should find a job in real life that is most like something uh, that's efficient like this. It's like you don't have to deal with too much stress. You know how to do everything. You enjoy doing everything. Like I feel like maybe like working with like a lathe or something. I mean, a lathe is kind of scary, but you know, something where it's just um, the same repetitive process over and over again. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Spencer says, "Will you play Elden Ring Night Rain when it comes out?" Probably. I think so. Might even get it on PC. Because I don't think you need. Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Oh, we got a new job. Okay. Power washing is easy. I've never done it. Um, but so here's a good example. If I go over here, so this is a video game, so when I power wash these pebbles right here, they don't go flying. But if I were doing this in real life and I accidentally like power wash this, it would like shoot up a bunch of pebbles and dirt and it would all go flying into the air. And I'd be like, ah, crap, I ruined that. And then I'd need to go like fix it. That's what I mean. This is one of the smaller levels. The biggest levels took me 3+ hours. Wow, this is great. I'm gonna stream this every day. You guys want me to stream this every day? You can chat with me. I'll be like discount therapist friend man, constantly available to talk and play Power Wash Simulator. Um, I might even do a face cam soon, face reveal, where I just sit here and you can look at my face while I'm staring at the screen. My computer even has this really creepy feature where like if I'm not looking at the camera, it like uses AI to make it look like I'm looking at the camera, and I don't like it. I can turn that on and show you guys. It's really weird. I guess it's for like Zoom calls if you're like in a meeting and then you want to look like you're paying attention, but you want to be looking at something else, which is kind of deceptive, and I don't really like that. Man, technology is going to destroy us. This is one of the smaller levels. I just read that. Whatever. Also, can't you? I almost asked this earlier, but I think I got interrupted. Can't you like power wash your skin off if it's like high enough pressure? So isn't it like have some risk involved? Because I've seen people like power washing walls and like they were like stay away from the stream because it will like destroy you. Also, if you guys know of any like unlicensed music, not unlicensed, you know what I mean, like copyright free music that you guys want to listen to, like channels that I can put on in the background, let me know. I'm not sure. I wanted to get permission to use what is it, lo-fi, um, but you have to contact them to do that, and I haven't done that yet. Um, and you might have to have like a not a contract with them, but you might have to have like some kind of partnership. No, watching you play this would get way too boring unless you really wanted to be a discount therapist for me for a long time. Um, Okay. Well, what if I want to play this? How about that? You can't really stop me, can you? I mean, you could. You I recommend not doing that. But what else could I play? It might be less tiring on the PC, but figure out the button to just turn the water on permanently. Oh, there you go. It's right click. Is that better? I kind of like the when I was just I don't know, I kind of like doing this. Maybe that's weird. Something about me feels like it's saving water. Does that make sense? Is that bad? Like in real life, I wouldn't want to turn on the power washer all the time. I mean, I can do it if there's like a stretch like this where I need to do more, but oh, I was thinking about replaying Resident Evil 4. Would you guys be interested in that? Since Hidden Guest has already seen it, I might replay that on like a higher difficulty. Um, what else could I play? Do you guys have any other ideas? You know, crazy thought. Um, my trigger finger would get tired on console. Sure, that would be fun. You know, a crazy idea. I want to make some compilations of like funny moments from previous videos. So, I might do like a video editing stream where we like go through like a previous episode and like you guys tell me about things you remember and we can like clip them. Just like take the file and like cut it up in a program. I don't have any programs yet, but I'm sure I can find something. I don't know what's best to use. I'm not really experienced at all of this stuff. That's probably why we ran into so many technical difficulties earlier. Either that or um, the angels are just playing tricks on me. That's probably what it is. Okay, there. I'll just turn it on permanently. Also, that's like a. Would you be open to playing a horror game? Yeah, I would play anything. I've got Amnesia. I've got Amnesia: The Bunker. I haven't played that. I've also got Soma. I've got. I can play indie games. I can play old games, new games, really anything. Because I want to stream. What is it? I think I want to stream about 10 hours a week. So that'll be probably two extra streams plus the one stream with hidden guest on every Tuesday. Um, or I'll break it up and do like a few hours here and there. Or maybe I'll do more. Maybe I'll do 15 hours. But right now we're aiming for 10. So I'm probably going to stream this. Even if people leave, I'm probably going to stream this till, let's see, maybe midnight tonight. Because I think Joey might show up later. So who knows? Maybe he'll want to like hang out. We could also play Lethal Company whenever we want. If anyone wants to join me in Lethal Company, we can always add each other on Steam and play it together. Um, that was fun with Red Wolf, and Red Wolf really enjoyed that, so we might do more of that as well. But yeah, I want to be more diligent. I want to be, I want to become the embodiment of of one of the seven virtues, and I've chosen that one because frankly, I don't really think the other virtues are well, there are good ones, but I don't know. They're it's not that they're easy, but like, um, what are they? I mean, Ika says I do have to go early day tomorrow. Okay, I understand. Well, I hope everything goes well with your business. Sorry you ran into some difficulties. Feel free to show up for the next one. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Not sure. Just kind of up in the air. It really just depends on how I feel. Um, Guess you can be diligent at playing video games. Maybe. Maybe not. It hasn't really gotten me anything so far. It's like a never-ending patio. I feel like I've been power washing this one spot for a while. I think I've actually power washed something like this before. I've only done it like once or twice, but I think it was a lot like this with like patio chairs. Okay, what button was it? Okay, there's that button to highlight all the things. What time are you streaming tomorrow? I have no idea. Probably like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Maybe 9 if I get back from where I'm going early. I feel kind of sad because I feel like I missed out on like the big boom of streaming that happened during like COVID. It's not that I want to be like popular or like get a lot of viewers or whatever, but I feel like it's like a dying. I don't know how to explain. It's like I was late to the punch. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I don't pay attention to the trends because I don't like the trends. Interesting. That's kind of interesting how it will like complete it even though there's obviously still some left over. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Because I would like to get every little bit myself rather than be like assisted like that. It probably isn't. They probably just made it easier because it's easy to miss some stuff. Streaming is dying. It's not dying. It's just I don't it's hard to explain, but like the streaming climate is like very competitive. And I feel like if I had like jumped on the train a long time ago, I feel like I could have been something. But maybe that's just a dead hope. I'm not sure. My life has been full of a lot of dead hope lately. That is the saddest thing I've ever said. I'm sorry. Um, Park Warden, is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. You're telling me. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. What a thing to say. I don't like that. So the reason I heard about this game, by the way, well, one, there's a streamer that I watched that was playing it, and he was using it as kind of like an interview channel. Like he would interview people while playing it. Wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. And it was like a guest stream where he wanted something chill to do with someone while talking, and this is like the perfect game for that. Um, and it's multiplayer too, so technically we could play multiplayer with people. That could be fun. Um, I feel like there's something satisfying about doing all the work yourself, though. Maybe just because I don't know, I don't like being helped. Well, I do like being helped, but not when it's regards to like, oh, did we miss a spot? It's like if you have to do something thoroughly, it's almost like you can't trust the other person to do it thoroughly. Maybe that's just a problem on my part. I don't know. Spencer says, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm still not sure what I want to do with my life. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that too. Like it's one of those things where there's so many pressures that people put on you to do things, but you don't really always pursue what you want because of it. Because oftentimes you have to make money or get a job, and it like kills your dreams, and that's just the truth of it. Especially if you're like an artist type. Like I wasn't born to do this. I was born to like make toys and like and like I don't know, pretty pictures and I don't know. I was born to provide the world with joy, not hard labor. I mean, I kind of am both though, so it's like I don't know. It is what it is. That's weird. It like look at that. It like cuts off. That was weird. I don't know what that was. You know what I mean? It like interrupted the stream. The water stream, not the video. Wait, do I have to clean the top of the umbrella as well? You'd think the top of the umbrella would be yes, I sure do. Emperor's Dead Hope, Kami Gobbledygook. What is Emperor's Dead Hope, Joey? Also, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. If you guys wanted me to play something else, by the way, I can. In fact, I can. Hold on. Let me swipe over, see what else I've got real quick. There was another game I was looking at that I could play. I've got No Man's Sky. I don't know if you guys want to watch me play that. I've got some indie games as well. I've got a lot. I've got about 250-ish games downloaded right now. Quite a few. Got all the Batman games, never played those. Um, Whatever the case. Um, Stop it. I tried Googling Emperor's Dead Hope and got nothing. Okay, you're Dead Hope. Stop it. Oh, I see. He's talking to me. He wants my hope to be, okay, I gotcha. And the stream is quite a bit delayed, isn't it? It's all right. I mean, there's always a little bit of a delay. It's kind of just how it is. Okay, let's put this over here. Y'all's heads are full of bricks. Um, yes. Okay. Is that everything over here? Looks like it. Oh wait, no, the table. Hooray, okay. That's what I'm doing. What? Wait, what do you mean that's what I'm doing? I just realized I didn't even understand what you're talking about. Oh, because of the delay, I don't even know what he's referring to. Whatever. I've spent years whining about wanting to be an artist and didn't let myself accomplish any of the other things I want. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that conversation. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I understand. How are you gonna remedy it? What's the solution? What's the panacea? I don't know if there is one really. I think the answer is love. I think when you're in love and when you are full of love, nothing can shake you. You're unstoppable. But love is hard to find in this world, especially when no one loves you. And I don't mean just like happy, good kindness love. I mean like, being passionate about someone or something. Like loving making art or like loving a person very dearly. 'Cause like I love my friends, but no offense, it's not as strong as my love for I don't know, for life. You have to be okay with some things at a time. Yeah. You can't get everything you want in one shot, is my thinking. And then Spencer said, I feel that. I think for me, I just let my fears hold me back. Amen. I agree. Same here. It's not fear sometimes. Sometimes it's actually like circumstance, consequence that gets in the way. It's like, oh, I didn't predict that outcome. And then it just sort of like, it leaves you in like a stupor. You're just like, hmm. Oh, there was a comment before that's what I'm doing. No, there wasn't. It just says y'all's heads are full of bricks. That's what I'm doing. That's all it says for me, Joey. It's censoring what you're saying. Did you guys see a comment? Comment in the chat if you saw the comment before Joey. Joey said, I want to be an artist who could live in Japan. That's great. You should pursue that wholeheartedly, I guess. I mean, what's the difference between being an artist here or there? Can't you be an artist for Japan anywhere? Or do you want to be in Japan? Like, which is more important, being in Japan or making art? I guess they're the same in this case because they're equal importance. Now I'm going to be a guy who gets to Japan. Oh, okay, I see. You're prioritizing the getting to Japan part. I understand. Oh, okay, you have to power wash underneath the rocks too. Good to know. There we go. I think Joey said stuff in a non sequitur way. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna I'm gonna edit the filter at some point, so that we can actually like be more broad, like and open with what we say in the chat. So I might take out some of the words that YouTube wants me to censor and be like, you can say these now, but just be careful. I don't know how that works. I don't know, but I wonder if there will ever be a Powerwash Simulator 2, or if they'll just keep adding to this one. I guess it would need to have broadly different mechanics. Maybe. Wonder if Professional Walrus is still here, or if he just popped in for a little bit. Wait, is that like, is it supposed to be a different color like that? I think it is. Yeah, it's just discolored. Interesting. I'll screenshot what I started with, but yeah, it got rid of it. Interesting. There was nothing weird about it. Oh, it did. Yeah, I hate to say this, Joey, but I think because of all your previous offenses in the past, maybe it's like keeping track of you and like limiting your, like it's censoring you. It's actively censoring you, which sucks if that's true. What a cute little birdhouse. Yeah, I'm too based for this world. I don't know if based is the right word, but you can believe whatever you want. After all, we live in a simulation, so the world is what you make it. Am I right? Or am I right? Just kidding. Okay, how am I supposed to get on the other side of this? Okay, never mind. We got it. Okay, we got it. Okay. Okay, a grill. Maybe with the US AID getting defunded, I'll finally live in a world with true justice. I don't know what that means. I am not politically up to date. I don't even know what that acronym means. Sorry, I'm not really knowledgeable about these things. I just play video games and slice meat and power wash and write novels that will maybe never get published. I'm sure that someone will publish them someday. Publish them like maybe after I'm dead or something. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just burn them. They're like, what was this guy thinking? This is garbage. That's what the AI is gonna. The AI people are gonna say. They're gonna be like, this guy was too human. Look at his writing. It's too full of emotion. It has too much human in it. Let's get rid of it. And they'll burn it. Or rather, they'll electrocute it. They won't burn it because they won't have fire. Fire was made by humans, not robots. You need to get updated. Yeah, I need to update my drivers. My David drivers are out of date. This is a fun game. I'm glad we're actually streaming something. Um, Also, it says there's only one person online, which is absolutely not true. What time is it right now? It is 10:49. Okay, we got about we could play for like an hour and 10 more minutes probably. You know, it's actually true. Getting like rust stains off of stainless steel takes a lot longer. So that's pretty realistic. Some real thought went into this. Of course, I don't know if it would look that shiny. It would probably have a bunch of like stains still on it still. Also, what happened to this place? Was it like covered in soot? Maybe it was. Maybe like a volcano erupted and like it covered it with like nuclear fallout soot. I'd like to get published too, but first I need to get all the rough drafts done. Not necessarily. You could publish a short story first that's like a teaser for the main novel, and then get it crowdfunded because people like the short story so much. And then after you get crowdfunded, you can quit your job because you'll have enough money to focus on writing. And then you can use that time. You can be diligent with your time that you got from the merit of writing your short story, and then make the novel. Well, they probably censored my comment again. Yes. Maybe this is the aftermath of one of those indie horror games that acts like it's just a casual or cozy game. Maybe. I don't know the lore. There's probably deep lore. If Professional Walrus were here, he could tell us. I don't know if he's still watching though. One of the things I need to do in my spare time is go to some like streaming channels, some Twitch channels that I like because they often have their like specs like and their like software listed in like the chat like this is the software I'm using. And then you can like sort of use what they use to sort of if you like their quality, you can sort of borrow what they're doing. I need to do some of that research just to make the streams better because again, I don't know what happened with the audio. It was like some audio driver like got deleted because of an update or something. So it just broke. I don't know. Because it works when I'm playing this with headphones, obviously. But I don't know. It's odd. Oh my goodness, that was loud. I need to mute this. But I can look at those questions or texts. Let's see what he said. He said, you have to stop thinking like you were saying eventually and just commit to a pathway at some point. Why did it censor that? He said, that's what I'm doing. I don't know why YouTube would censor that. That's really weird. We need to find out how the CIA has been funding its evil dude. Oh, we found out how the CIA has been funding its evil dude. Why would it censor that? That's like so innocuous. I mean, yeah, it's maybe about the government, but what's the point of a free platform if you can't talk about something without words that they're not harmful words? That's really weird. Yeah, sorry YouTube's doing that. Maybe we should move to Twitch. You guys want to move over to Twitch? We can. I prefer writing my novels as novels, but then you won't be able to backtrack. You won't be able to scroll back and see what was said. It'll just be live. I prefer writing my novels as novels. I don't like making them short stories. If they're not long enough, then I'll just make it longer. Maybe that's not a good thing. What am I looking at? Oh, that's just the way it looks. Did we get the whole thing? I think so. Did we get this? Yeah, we got that. Okay. Look at this little car. How cute. I know, right? Yeah, it's interesting. Because Twitch has its benefits. I guess I could do dual streaming. I don't know how to do that yet, though. That's actually pretty tough. Even some YouTubers that I watch were having confusing time doing that because it has to like mix the chat together, and you have to use like a different broadcasting software. I don't know. One of the things this I'm about to say something really depressing, so close your ears if you don't want to hear this. But one of the things that really disturbs me is that I used to growing up think that there was some sort of like host of angels that would like listen to my prayers and like steadily like work out all the things that I wanted to be worked out. But I feel like that was kind of either it's a privilege that's exclusive to certain people or it's just it was never true and it's all kind of a roll of the dice. Um, 'Cause like a lot of things that I've been like super hopeful about have turned into like big jokes. It's like, wait, seriously? This is happening now? I can't go into too much detail because like it's obviously personal stuff, but it's like, okay, you pray for something or you ask the God that you worship, in my case, it ends up being the Christian God, and you're like, hey, could you accommodate me for this? And he's like, you get the vague impression that he's like, yes, I'll accommodate you because I love you. But then it ends up being an accommodation that you're not expecting. It ends up being like a punch in the gut, even though you were expecting like a pat on the shoulder. And it still forces you forward, but in a way that you're not really looking forward to the next outcome. Spencer says that's not how God works. Yeah, he's not a genie. He's not a genie that gives you what you want, but If you know anybody that would be willing to give me feedback on my writing, please let me know. There are a lot of small authors online that you can contact. They have their information on Twitter and various other platforms, or their blogs. Um, and you can submit them. You just submit your writing and say, "Can you review this?" Or you get to know them personally. Be like, "Hey, I'm a writer in this area." Find a local area. I've never expected a pat. He's never expected a pat. God doesn't pat him on the back. In fact, God only punches Joey. Um, but yeah, go to a local area, like some place where writers gather, and look for people who have business cards and talk to them. You have to get out there. Or better yet, go to like say you went to a college perhaps, talk to your professor, or your ex-professor rather, or I guess maybe they're not technically, I don't know, a professor, a person who with wisdom or knowledge about these things, and then ask them if there's anyone local that you can talk to. Better yet, just do all the work yourself. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. That's how everyone does it these days. You got to do all the work by yourself. Man, wouldn't power washing a couch be like gross? Because it would get all soggy and moldy. Maybe this is special water. Oh yeah, a game we can play. I've never beaten Half-Life, so we could play Half-Life. You can't crawl underneath completely. I'm sorry about your unanswered prayers. I need to pray more. My mental illness keeps me preoccupied. I don't think that's how it works either. It's not your mental illness, it's just your thoughts. You're not being controlled by the way your brain works. That's not how it works. You are in control of your brain. Maybe it's like that plastic mesh stuff. It actually looks like it. So I think you're right. I'm not saying your mental illness doesn't exist, but it's not like, yeah, praying isn't going to solve your problems. Praying is an act of, it's like, well, don't let me tell you how prayer works. I'm not gonna tell you how your faith affects you. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. I think he's talking about dogs. He has dogs. But yeah, don't let me tell you how prayer works, but I'm pretty sure it's not this, it's almost like for example, I can ask for like a raise. You know, like, dear God, give me a raise. This is just an example. I've never done that. But like I could say that God answered the prayer if I get the raise, but I don't think that's how it works. I think it's just kind of a, is that it? I got the whole couch? I guess so. I think sometimes we attach God to answers to prayers, even though they're actually just things that happen. I think God is like, he's the stuff of miracles and mystery. I think he often does things that are beyond our understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my understanding of it. He's the one that kind of like powers our brain. He's like the fuel of life. Joey says, good tweet I saw. I regret to inform you that the entry fee for having high agency is you take responsibility for everything. Um, what does that mean? What is high agency? Does high agency mean that you have freedom? Also, if a person has low agency, doesn't that mean that they're also responsible for everything? Because then, like, everything that they do is just, it's gonna happen and they can't stop it. You know what I mean? It's like they're in control of that. I guess they're choosing to. I don't know how to explain myself. Agency is just the ability to act on another thing, right? So like me washing this is taking agency, right? Approximately everything. Oh, approximately everything. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree with that. I mean, I think that regardless of agency, you should take personal responsibility. But there are some things that are outside of my responsibility. I can't control other people's emotions, for example. Like if I say something that's innocuous, harmless, and it offends someone, I can't take responsibility for that because I said something harmless. I said something that didn't affect them. But they are letting it affect them. I've experienced that before, where someone thinks that you're doing something wrong when you're actually not. That's a thing that happens. It's not always happening, but I don't know. I guess it depends. If you want control, you can't say was my unchangeable circumstance. Well, there's both. You can have agency over it's not like a flip switch. It's not like one or the other. There are situations that you can control and situations that you can't control. I believe that's called in the business world that's called a locus of control. Like where what you can control is it's like what you can control is internal, how you feel about something. What you can't control is how others affect you, like or how others act on you. So if someone walked up to me with a gun and stabbed me, a gun and stabbed me. If someone walked up to me with a gun and shot me, or walked up to me with a knife and stabbed me, that is them acting on me. I couldn't control that. Um, and I think sometimes we take responsibility for things that other people have done to us, even though we're not supposed to. That's why people will feel guilty even though they've committed no sin. Like, for example, if your friend dies in a car accident, you have survivor's guilt. You're like, how could I have prevented this? I should have done something. I should have prevented that. You did nothing. You don't have to take responsibility for that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately. Um, one of those guns with a knife attached. Yes, that's correct. But there are certain things where you do have to take responsibility. Um, Like, say you make a joke that hurts someone's feelings. You could say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way, or something like that. Or say you, I guess some things are hard because sometimes you're just forgetfulness gets in the way. Like, if you need to, like, lock your car and you forget to lock your car and someone, like, steals your cell phone or someone else's cell phone out of the passenger seat. And it's like, it's your fault. You didn't lock the car. And it's like, yeah, you have to take responsibility for that, which means try to lock the car more. Um, but it's also someone else's agency in infringing upon you. It's not really you. It's not something you did. It's something that a robber did to you. I think does that make sense? Yeah, I think those are called bayonets. You're complicating a simple ethos. I think agency is really complicated, actually. I'm gonna stand by that. It's not as simple. Like some people will be like, "Oh, here's a hypothetical," and be like, "There's a simple answer. It's yes or no." It's like, no, it's actually quite complex. It's like the trolley problem. The trolley problem is way more complex than it's made out to be because it's like, yeah, there's no really right or wrong answer. It all depends on your perspective. Of course, some people will say there is a right answer, and that complicates things, of course. But what do I know? But anyways, agency. I'm acting on these objects, these digital objects, and cleaning them. That is agency. I take responsibility for how clean this bench is. That's the whole thing about video games. Video games are like they're it depends how much agency the developer wants you to put onto it, but a lot of things, I think, a lot of games you don't have agency because you're locked into a certain plot. But a game like this, the solution, like I could just never complete this mission and then I don't know, it wouldn't change the story or anything. So this is completely active. Like I'm just acting with my agency. That's the game is acting with agency. The point of the tweet, in my opinion, is that we refuse to take accountability for what happens and not blaming the world. Oh, my mental illness, the government mean. The government is mean. Yeah, I get it. Trolley problem is only hard if you like to cry. That's a good quote, yeah. Um, it makes a good point, but it's tempting to just blame mental illness. It's so tempting. Well, don't. That's my answer to you. You can't. Because to everyone else, you don't have that mental illness. They don't know you have it. So the only way you could make that true is if you announce to the world that you constantly have that mental illness. And that kind of makes you into the mental illness to everyone else. It's like you become a parasite to others. And that's the last thing you want to do in a world where agency is really important. Because being a parasite takes away the agency of others. Um, no one wants that. Unless you're really selfish. I mean, there are egotistic people out there. And there are, what is it called? There's altruism and egoism. There's like two different ways to live. And you'll see a lot of people getting really successful by being egotistic because they only care about them. All of their goals are selfish, and they get really far in life. But how much have you really earned if you've just cut everyone off, you know? Let's see, what does he say? Like, there's things I want to do, but I'm worried that in doing them, I'm just creating more scenarios to make myself anxious over. And by being anxious, I further display to everyone around me that I can't take care of myself. Hmm. Well, maybe you just gotta start taking care of yourself. That's what I do. You gotta learn one step at a time. Believing what people said about ADHD was completely unfunctional for me. Only acting like it was fake helped me. Yeah, I get that. It is really freeing to believe that that which is holding you back isn't, because sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just your imagination. Again, I'm not saying that mental illness is in your imagination. That's not what I'm trying to say. There are, believe it or not, there are some people who say that and promote that idea. Um, if Eco were still here, I'd talk to him about it. But for example, he doesn't believe that like talking about things and or like therapy is functional because he doesn't really believe that it's almost like the power is all yours. You have to take accountability only for yourself. Like no one else can help you. But I think one of the things that I'm referring to is that, yeah, you can take responsibility for a certain degree of things, but there is a point at which other people can also like help you. You're not alone. You're never alone. Um, you do have to take responsibility for yourself, of course, but um, sometimes taking responsibility for yourself is opening yourself up to the help of others. So maybe that's your solution. Finding people who understand your anxiety and helping them help you. I was joking about the discount therapy earlier, but here I am. I'm not really qualified to talk about these things, and I don't know the answers, but I think agency is something that I think about a lot because I want to do things that are beneficial to others. Okay, let's go get the bench or step stool rather. Um, I agree. My therapist has been very helpful. My problem is my part is tough. Yeah, it always is. Get over it. It's like the person who's afraid of the elevator still has to get on the elevator. If they don't, they're never gonna heal. Which usually means you have to do something that's crazy. If you're afraid of something that's like really unhinged, then you have to face your fears in ways that are like insane. A great example, talking to people when you're shy. It's like, uh, yeah, that's hard, but if you don't do it, you're never gonna get better at it. So either do it yourself or get a job where it requires you to do it. And don't just talk about like the job. If you want to become less shy, you have to like ask them questions and talk to them like they're people, not just NPCs. Otherwise, you'll just be really boring. Unless your plan is to be boring, in which case I'm almost done, aren't I? No, I still got this over here. Actually, let me go do this first. Completely forgot this side. Well, catharsis is only one part of the... Wait, hold on. Let me go back. I know, but you're a good friend, and I think if you were still in Mississippi, I'd love to keep hanging out with you. Well, I don't think that I'm your solution, unfortunately. I'm not. I'm not your solution. We've already... Otherwise, I would have fixed you by now, because we've interacted with each other a ton. And you only got worse, so... No offense, I'm just telling you the truth. Um, it was almost like I was enabling you to be more mentally ill, which is not what I wanted. I wanted you to be healthy and independent. Joey says, well, catharsis is only one part of therapy. It's just flagellation until you choose to change. Catharsis. Yeah, catharsis is... Um, you can interact with catharsis in ways that... Lol, what? It is what it is, you know? What do we got? This and... Looks like we got all that stuff. Cool. Is that it? Is that everything? Oh, no, I keep forgetting about the lawnmower. Catharsis is what happens during the talking period. Yes, it's helpful. Thanks, Freud. But obviously they added like more like behavioral therapy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I actually kind of doubt whether or not traditional therapy methods work on everyone. Because like you can tell someone that the truth over and over again, and they're not going to understand it until they actually act it out. I feel like the solution is spiritual. The solution isn't mental. It never was. I think the solution is something more mysterious that we don't quite, that therapy can't fix. I'd rather do this game IRL. Okay, you have permission to do power washing. Go for it. You are allowed to do that. In fact, you could probably make a lot of money doing that. Wow, this is a... Okay, this is a tough one. I need to go to this nozzle. Spencer, you haven't said anything in a while. I didn't mean to offend you. You can't be reaching out through the stream trying to pull me back to Mississippi. That's why I got defensive. That is like that is not in the rules. Like you're not allowed to do that. Have you done it? Yes, I have power washed. It's fun. I would love to do like a real power washing stream where it's just me outside power washing. It is in fact satisfying. Yes, very much so. Like, I want to be completely clear. If using this platform, YouTube, is a means of getting into my personal life, then you're here for the wrong reason. That's just how it is. This is us having fun playing games. This is not us mingling with David as friends. Like, you are my viewers, and that is good. You are also my friends, of course, but it's a complicated issue because it's like I'm not here. Finger mute? What does that mean? What what's left? What am I missing? Oh, this lining over here. Oof, he says. Wow, I think Spencer left. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Is that it? No? What am I missing? Oh, apparently this. Oh, also the roof. Dang. Maybe, oh, you got censored again? Preach, David. What? Interesting. Joey is saying something. Hold on, let me see what he said. I have to like go check his screenshots because he keeps getting censored. Um, oh my gosh, that's such a mean thing to say. He said, "I'll counter, Spencer. I hope God struck you mute." Like, what's his face? Didn't he do that to one of the holy guys in the Bible? He like, yeah, what was his name? God was like, "You can't speak now," and then that was it. What? Who was that? I can't remember. Anyways, let's go back to the chat so I could see it. That needed to be said, David. Respect. Oh, thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of the things that's been kind of on my nerves recently. I recently watched a short like expose from another streamer about how his personal life was getting in the way of his streaming, and he had to like sort of lay everything out and be like, this is where we play games and have fun on YouTube. This is not about me or my personal life. It never will be. So just sort of leave it. Sorry. Spencer says, "All right, I understand." Yeah, again, yeah, I hope that I didn't mean to discourage you. I want you to be in the streams and I want you to get better, especially because you consider that it seems like you are really beating yourself up about your own mental illness. And if I could just be like a little bit of a discount therapist again, I think that is not healthy. Being aware of it is healthy, but beating yourself up about it does nothing. So I like when we look at the replay of me doing this, it'll just be me standing around looking at the clouds for like 10 minutes. I worried that I ticked off a friend today. I was worried. Oh, it's a. Here's the thing about friends that you need to know, Spencer. If they are real friends, they are going to come back to you even if you ticked them off. That's just how it is. I tick off my parents all the time. I tick off my friends all the time. They are real friends if they continue to love you in spite of that. They are not if they hold a grudge. They are, well, they can still be your friends. They got to come around eventually. Okay, what are we missing? Ah, gosh, it's so you have to be really thorough. These chains. I think it was oh, here. Wait, is that it? No? Okay. We've got almost everything. Looks like we need this little riverbed down here. Joey says, I'm always ticked off at everyone here. Amen. Except Hidden Guest. You're not ticked off at Hidden Guest, in my understanding. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay. Okay, what? There's like, 99%. Where's the little thing on the left that tells me what's missing? Does it not show up all the time? Do you guys see anything? Okay. Retaining walls, retaining wall caps, pond rims. Okay. Pond rims. Is that, oh, right here. Okay, that's the pond rims. Retaining wall cap. So this is the retaining wall. Is this it? No. Hidden Guest is Lord. Yeah, everyone loves Hidden Guest. He's like everyone's favorite. Hidden Guest should have played Odysseus, not Matt Damon. I agree with that. He would have made a great Odysseus. Actually, I should say he will make a great Odysseus because, whoa, you could jump really high. Okay. Retaining wall cap. What? Retaining wall. What is it? Retaining wall? Oh, 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 wrong button. Did it show that? Hold on. Because why? Because eventually he will play him, I believe. That's what I was gonna say, and then I realized how absurd it was, so I stopped myself. Um, um, retaining wall. Let's see a retaining wall cat. I have no idea. I don't understand where it is. I'm pressing the button. Nothing's being highlighted. Is it these walls? No. Oh, retaining wall. Oh, okay. It's right here. We got it. Okay, retaining walls. Is that these? Hardest video game. I agree. Is it under here? So it says walls, so that's this one right here. And I can see there's a tiny bit missing. But where? There we go. Okay. Retaining wall? I sure hope it do. Okay. Escape. Okay. Wow, look at me go. Okay. We did it. Continue. I guess we can buy some stuff. Um, Equipment. Okay. What does any of this do? Okay. Clothing, cleaning liquids. Cleaning liquids would probably be good. Glass cleaner. Rapidly removes all dirt from glass surfaces. 3 in stock. Okay, so these are consumables, it seems. So let's get power washers instead. Oh, apparently this requires 15 stars to get. Never mind. But we can get equipment. Spinning 0-degree nozzle that increases the area of effect while maintaining maximum pressure. Okay. Improves the range while still being able to be used quite close to surfaces. Okay. Okay, interesting. 4 viewers, really? Really? Wow, we have 4 viewers? That's incredible. That's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate this. Used with cleaning liquids to rapidly cut through all dirt types. I guess that's good. We can get that for later. Um, do we have all this? Oh, we can't buy this other stuff, I guess. Why can't I buy this? I still have $447. I don't know why. Okay. All right, what's next? Clean the playground, clean the bungalow, or clean the dirt bike. Which one do you guys want? We could clean the dirt bike. That one's probably really quick. It's only $75. Let's do that one. I'm going to bed. Thanks for streaming. Sorry I kept talking about my issues. You're good. Thanks for watching. All right. Actually, what did it say? Um, you see, I'm one of life's winners. There's got to be something up with my dirt bike. Every morning I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. When I have a coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth. And on this bike, I always finish dead last. I'm wondering if there's mud stuck to the manifest or whatever it is, slowing me down. I'm also kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in over 15 years. Thanks. Man, what a weirdo. Okay, so we got interesting. So that uses soap. Okay, so I need to get cleaning liquids to do that. I guess we can try this one, the Prime Vista Turbo nozzle. Okay, it's a spinny boy. This is probably a good one for the job, just because it gets the dirt off really quickly and it's like a smaller object. I feel like the rotating also would help get like the little nooks and crannies as well. Okay, for this one we can go to that. Can I like move the bike to get underneath the wheel? Guess not. Nods sagely. Yes, I Merlin think this nozzle would feel stupendous. I'm not gonna I almost read that all out loud. But I didn't. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, that was certainly a thing you said. Amazing. Do we have the stool? Yeah, we do. Are used to they can't censor Merlin. No, they cannot. I I used to love motocross when I was little. I still like it a lot, actually. Haven't had time for it. Um, Never really got a bike of my own. I just I always liked watching it, and I like the sound that they make. You know the rumbling, kind of like the Monkey King. Merlin DGAF. Yeah, he's unstoppable. He's unstoppable, crazy wizard man. Okay, this one's actually tougher than I expected. Brake discs. The brakes are in the front, right? No, they're in the back. Front fender. Wait, fender is this thing. There we go. Rear fender. Oh, it's underneath. Uh, we did it. It's very cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay. There we go. We did it. It's cool how it shows your character like crouching down like that. That's funny. I watched older kids do it. There was a course in Florida that was crazy. Cool. That's awesome. Okay. Clean the bungalow. 113 Apple Avenue, Buckingham. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Joey. Hey, dog. You know, I mentioned my folks. Well, I think it's time their bungalow met your pressure washer. It's so filthy it's hard to tell where the ground ends and the house begins. When I mentioned you and Ma, her eyes lit up. Pops moaned and said the browner the porch, the warmer the torch, which clearly means nothing, so he's overruled. If you can give the place a good cleanup, I'm sure it'll give them both a lift. It'd give them both a lift. Thanks again, Cal. All right, bungalow time. Well, how are we doing on time? 11:35. So we can do this last one, probably. It's probably a pretty long one, but who cares? I'm so glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's a volcanologist, you know. He studies volcanoes. Wait, is there, are we in an area with volcanoes? If this is his house, oh, you can't go over there. That's a shame. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a volcano. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe everything got like covered in soot from volcanoes. I don't know why I've canonized Merlin. Yeah, I don't know why either. That's weird. This one looks fun because it's just walls and a house. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you've gotten everything because of the water. I guess it's public domain. Yeah, I guess it is. This game is multiplayer, by the way. If anyone in the chat wanted to like stream it with me and like be in the actual call, like Discord call or something, and we just play it and like talk, that would be cool. You're not allowed to talk about personal stuff though, as I've stated before. I mean, you're allowed to talk about like your feelings. I just mean like you're not allowed to be like, oh, all that matters is me. Woe is me. There we go. Garage door. Cray. Indeed, very cray. I think it's up to 4 people. It might just be 2 though. I'm not sure. I can see why this game was really popular. It's very relaxing. And again, I'd like to put on next time I play this, I'd like to find some like stream uh stream friendly music that I can put on. I kind of wonder if the new Nintendo Music app is like permissible, because usually you can play like Nintendo music in the background and they won't. They're fine with that. I know some people have done that with other game soundtracks because the developers are kind enough to let them use it. I doubt that. I mean, it's a streaming platform that they make for their Nintendo Online, so I don't know. Maybe it's licensed now. I don't know. I don't know how licensing works. It's actually some really nice texture. Tile sidewalk is an interesting choice. Yeah, it is. It's like super fancy. Maybe it's just this cul-de-sac. No, they don't let you walk over there. That's unfortunate. They should let you just walk around. He says, I found a lo-fi channel for my studying. Better than Lo-Fi Girl, because the animated girls Oh, I'm not gonna read that, but interesting. That's interesting. I mean, why does that matter? I mean, I guess it could matter. I don't know. I like Lo-Fi Girl. I listen to the synthwave radio. The synthwave channel. It's like lo-fi. It's like the boy with the little dog that sits in the window. I've been listening to that one a lot. I think it's the same channel. It's called Lo-Fi Girl, but it's just a different live stream. I mean, what I'd really like to listen to doesn't exist. Hmm, I see. That's a good enough argument. I agree with you. We did it. How does it not exist? We'll regret asking. Wait, what? What did I say doesn't exist? I wasn't listening to myself. What did I say? I literally I need to ask that because I don't remember. I gotcha. Oh, I said yeah, what I want to listen to doesn't exist. Like I wish there was like it's really simple, honestly. Um so the Nintendo app, the music app doesn't have like a shuffle all button. Like just play every song from every video game ever. Um that's what I'm looking for. And it doesn't. It just doesn't have that. You have to pick and choose each individual playlist, and you have to make playlists yourself. I just want also imagine a radio channel where it just plays every song in existence at random. It would be chaos, but I would listen to it because I'd be like, "What is this?" Or like, "What is that?" I mean, yeah, you get a lot of garbage, but that's part of the fun. I think that's what I was talking about. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I'd want to listen to that. I take it back. I feel like just like I don't know. I mean, I guess there are already playlists that I really like that have all the music I like. I don't know why I'm complaining. How am I supposed to get on the roof? Oh, well, there's a ladder. Can I like fall to my death? No. Wait, can I not put it back down on the floor? Are you serious? Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, it just okay. Huh. All right, well, let me go put it over here for now. I just do what I do with my own curated like songs on Spotify and skip songs. Yeah, that's what I would do too. I used to have Spotify Premium and now I don't, so I don't really listen to it anymore because the ads are really annoying. I don't really want to spend $10 a month for something that I believe should be like I already curated the music. Why don't you just let me listen to it? Like I'll buy each individual song too, but no, you can't do that on Spotify. Instead, I have to buy it each individual album. I don't know. They should just let you buy individual songs for like a few cents. I don't know. And just download it permanently and it's like you own the license to play it after that. I feel like that would make the most sense, but that's not how licensing works because they want to keep getting money off the song the more you listen to it. They don't want you to own their library. They want to keep exploiting it. I mean, I'm not anti Spotify, but I just wish the music licensing was simpler. Gotta make money, I guess. Maybe I should go into music. Just make music. Yeah, everything sucks, but it's very convenient. Yeah, it is. Like I have a playlist that I abandoned on, I didn't abandon it, but I don't really listen to it very much, called just Music for Listening that I made on YouTube. I don't know if it's public or not. It's one of my playlists. It might be a private one, but I stopped adding to it because of copyright issues on YouTube, where like I would add a video and then it would get copyright struck or something, or it would get taken down because they moved to a different platform and they didn't want to host it on YouTube anymore. So now I have a playlist and it says deleted video, and there's like 12 deleted videos in the playlist, and I'm like, but I was putting them in order of like how I wanted to listen to them, and now I can't even access them. So at least tell me what the title of the video was, not just that it was like a private or deleted video, because then I'd at least be able to track down the song and buy it. But now they're gone forever, so I stopped adding them to that playlist because I wanted that playlist to be like a record, but now it's not. It's like they deleted my history. It's like when Twitter deleted all of my drafts. It was like I had like 400 or so drafts that I was publishing like I was like publishing like every day or so, and I was going through all of them, and then I log in one day and it's like we need to re-sign into your account, and I did, and then all my drafts were gone. I was like, are you serious? What was the point of composing them if you're not going to keep them? Like as a draft. That's like if I wrote an email and it was super important and it was really long, and then the email server was just like, sorry, we deleted your draft. You're gonna have to start over. That's why you should always make a backup of everything. 4 backups of everything, at least. Like a video, don't just save it on a playlist on YouTube. Make a copy of it and put it in a hard drive. And that way, if it gets deleted from the internet, you'll still be able to watch it. Now, I'm not advocating for like piracy. I'm just saying like if you want to preserve history, you have to actively preserve it. Yeah, my watch later always says some videos were deleted, and I'm always like, okay. Yeah, I'm not like okay. I'm actually really sad when I see that. It's really discouraging. I don't like when stuff gets deleted. It like rips my heart out. Really, we got the whole wall? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm Joey is advocating for piracy. I'm amazed it didn't censor that. Joey, that's insane. I don't understand their motivation. Maybe they put like a character limit on you. So it's like if you've commented a bunch, no, that wouldn't make sense. You comment a lot. So also, how is this a bungalow? This is literally like just a tiny house. Is that what a bungalow is? If it is, I'm stupid. How is this even a tiny house? I mean, it's not that big. It's just like one, it's just like 2 rooms. See? I mean, I guess it's not that tiny. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not that tiny. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's just like only has like one room and a garage. It seems okay, yeah, it's not that tiny. You're right. It's hard to gauge perspective. Like I don't even know how big my character is compared to the house because it's in first person, so I'm not no, I'm not rich. I don't know. It just seems really plain. Not like size wise. I just mean like it's just a house. It's just a little house. You're really plain. JK, I'm not upset. Okay. Even if you were saying that, I wouldn't be offended. I am quite plain. What if at the end of this game you fought a monster? That would be super cool. Like you use the power washer to fight it. Dude, that would be awesome. Don't get my hopes up. Now you've gotten my hopes up that they're gonna do something crazy like that. I doubt they will. See, this is a good kind of catharsis. Like it feels very satisfying. I'm just trying to get all this stuff underneath so that when I go up on the roof, I don't have a bunch left to do. Ma keeps messaging me. They're getting really excited with how it's looking. Sounds like it's going great. I'm surprised this game doesn't actually have music in it already. Like, I feel like it should have like some kind of peaceful music playing. Ooh. Oh, thank God. Oh, that makes me so happy. No, no, no. No, no, come back. I can't get over there. No! 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 Oh. Oh. How have you not fallen asleep? I'm actively playing the game, so I'm I don't know. I'm really focused. By ball. Yeah, it's really sad. I hope it comes back when I load my game next time. I could go to sleep soon. What time is it? It's midnight? Yeah, we should quit soon. All right, how about I finish these stairs and then we call it. The controller would fall from my well, I'm sitting at a computer with a mouse. So I'm kind of if I fell like while doing this, I'd slam my head into my keyboard and that probably wouldn't be good for my computer. But I understand. Oh, good thing. Now let's finish this porch. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it. I know this is kind of a boring game, or at least to some people it is, but I think it was a good balance because I was kind of tired and I was stressed out from the technical difficulties. So this is a good balance, like something where we can talk and also play. But there are other games that we can definitely play soon that aren't like this. All right, so we want to get this porch floor and then we'll be done. Technically, in real life, you'd want to go top to bottom because all the dirt and gunk from the top would fall down to the bottom. So I guess they're technically doing this in the wrong order. That's one of the things. It's like this is easier and more fun than the real job because you have to be more calculated if you're doing it for real. Okay, we did it. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that you guys. Maybe we can still get it. It's rolling back. It's slowly rolling back. Do you see that? Maybe by the time morning, I'll just leave the game on, and by the time morning arrives, it'll be back. It's like very slightly rolling back. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. It's like it wants to come back. That's so weird. Maybe the like the invisible wall boundary like slowly pushes it and magnetizes it back. It's rolling. Do you see that? Like if you look at the like skip back a few seconds and you'll see the black spots stop. Maybe it like hit the wall over there and bounced back. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll just leave the live stream on. I could. Why not? I could just turn off the audio and leave the live stream on. Maybe by the time I wake up, I'll have 1,000 followers and viewers. This could be my claim to fame. The soccer ball stream. I'll just leave it right here and we'll wait for the soccer ball to roll. It's honestly a great idea. Yeah, it's still rolling. That's amazing. That'd be great. All right, I'm gonna do it. Let me open up OBS and mute the mic. All right, I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna change the title as well. Um, Actually, can I do that? I don't think I can. Um, doesn't look like I can. Is it not picking up the birds? There. Now you guys can hear the birds. Is it still rolling? Oh, I think it's stopped. Yeah, it's stopped. It's like very slowly rolling. Yeah, I'll let it run for maybe like 20 more minutes before I go to sleep. But yeah, it looks like it finally stopped. Good night, sweet soccer prince. Good night, Joey. Good night, soccer ball. This was fun. I miss you, soccer ball. Please come back to us. Anyways, great stream. Pretty chill. Looks like the soccer ball finally stopped. That's a shame. That would have been so cool if it just kept rolling, though. Yeah, it stopped moving now. Yeah, it's fully motionless now. I think I was right. I think it went all the way to that like garage over there and bounced off because it was rolling slowly that way, and it must have bounced off and rolled back. That's not how friction works in real life. It's a little bit. Um. Anyways, see you guys next time. This was fun. Like I said, I'll be streaming a lot more on my own because I've got my um, computer all set up to do that. So see you guys next time. Hope you guys um yeah, I'm not gonna say this often, but if you know any people who might enjoy a stream like this, or just my streams in general, it doesn't have to be a game like this, really. Let them know. We want more people here. It's fun to have people in the chat. I'd like to grow the channel a little bit. Um, it'd be a lot of fun to have more people chatting. Yeah, but see you guys later. Have a good night. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.